And the last skill you need to do just those 6 problems is you've got to remember to do your order of operations, or PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Make sure you do what's inside the parentheses first, evaluate any exponents, multiplication and division going left to right, adding and subtracting going left to right. So what they'll do is they'll give you a problem that looks like this. And to do one of these types of problems, you need to follow your order of operations. You need to do what's inside the parentheses first. So inside the parentheses here, since these have the exact same bases, we can do what with these exponents right here, since we're dividing, we can subtract those exponents. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep our same base. We're going to keep these parentheses on the outside out here, our exponent out there, because we haven't done that yet. We're going to subtract these right here. 4 minus 2 is 2. So we've done what's inside the parentheses. Next thing we need to do is evaluate our exponents. Just like in the last video, when I've got an exponent on the outside of the parentheses, this is a situation where I can actually multiply these exponents. One of these few times I can multiply exponents. So 2 times 2 is 4. I keep my base as 6 to the 4th power. So they're going to give you problems that look like this. And then they're going to give you problems that look like this one right here. Again, you need to follow your order of operations. Your order of operations tells you you need to do what's inside the parentheses first. No parentheses in this one. Exponents, multiplication and division, adding and subtracting. This is one of those situations where you don't realize it, but there are actually parentheses in the tops of fractions that you don't see. So what they're wanting you to do is everything in the numerator up here first. So we're going to follow our laws of exponents, and it tells us what do we need to do when we multiply. We need to add our exponents. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep that same base. We're going to add our exponents, and now we have done everything in the top. Next, we need to follow our laws of exponents in this situation. We're dividing because there's nothing else to do in the top. There's nothing else to do in the bottom. I'm not worried about this negative sign right now. I'm going to tell you what to do with that in a minute. We're just going to follow our laws of exponents. And our laws of exponents in this situation, when we divide, we're supposed to be subtracting these. So my base is still going to stay the same. 10 minus 3 is 7. And now I'm going to worry about this negative sign right here. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. That is the first 6 problems on that iReady at-home packet. Once I finish this one, I'm going to go over how to do the next problems, which are evaluate, and the next one at the bottom one will have x's. You basically have to set up equations, but this first 3 parts right here shows you how to work the first 6 problems. You've got to know your order of operations, you've got to know your laws of exponents, you've got to know how to take a power of a power, what to do when you've got an exponent on the outside of the parentheses.